That's when defenders, I think, it's like.
Oh, am I live? Of course I'm live. People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Appreciative to you. Man, as I was saying, people, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Good morning on this pleasant Sunday morning over here in the United Kingdom. If, like myself, unfortunately, you're not blessed to be from the United Kingdom, I don't know why I said that, but, you know, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and, of course, good night, where it's obviously applicable. I hope everyone's doing well and safe on this Sunday. Hope everyone's fit and healthy. Hope everyone's looking forward to next week and that with a lot of optimism for their goals, hopes, dreams, and aspirations off the back of a fantastic week or previous week. Hope everyone's doing well and safe. I can't lie, my hay fever is fucking with me greatly, people, and I'm gonna need to get a tissue very quickly, but I'll be right back. I can't lie. As I said, man, it's a good morning over here in the United Kingdom, and my eyes are fucking about, man. Hay fever is, oh man, how have I got beef with pollen, bro? A guy like me, I have to fight pollen. You know the struggles. But yeah, big up everyone. Who cares about my eyes, man? Because, I mean, they worked yesterday and I got to witness Arsenal 3-point collectors. Normal service resumed. I'm seeing Ashley Young, who, to be fair, he knows a lot about winning league titles. You know, celebration police. It is what it is. It's not the first time shit has come out of his mouth, or better yet, shit was in his mouth last time with the bird. So yeah, Ashley Young crying, Gerrard crying, Gerrard attacking Des Kelly, Gerrard talking about, you know, he's getting on to Saka about he needs to basically put up with getting kicked, and the man was like, oh, I'll go over it and don't let me forget. He was like, oh, well, I've had hip operations and I can't go gym and that. It comes with the territory. Brother, that's exactly why a man don't want to get kicked. Fucking hell, he's 20 years of age. He's a footballer for 15 years max. You know, 35 years of age. He's got to be a dad, a granddad, etc. That's exactly why it doesn't. It's all this bullshit. You know, Aston Villa, I can't lie, it's a fantastic club, but you lot are really behaving like villains. Instead of for you lot to ask yourselves why the fuck you didn't turn up yesterday, you're molding that Bukayo Saka, your fans are booing Saka, stop fucking kicking the guy there, you flipping muppets. You know, Smith Rowe showed you live and direct. That's the closest you'll ever get to signing Smith Rowe while he's anything near his prime. You know, but Aston Villa were extremely toothless, heartless, gutless, spineless, nothing to do with us because my team wasn't. We stood up to be counted, stifled their midfield, pocketed their strikers. Defenders are shit, so they did shit things. You know, Matty Cash focusing on his hair, getting twisted up by Smith Rowe. What's his name? Ashley Young getting dealt with, calling the backup brigade in Mings, getting collapsed as well. You know, Martinez didn't do nothing really wrong, could have done better for the goal. You lot go back to the training ground, bro. We're going back on the M way with our 3 points. Get the hell out of here. You know, I think they showed us way too, on reflection, I can't lie, they showed us too much respect. I don't know what they were on, but they showed us too much respect. I'm going to take it. But yeah, I think they hit the like button, by the way. Aston Villa just showed us way too much respect. They're acting like they're playing City and that. I'll be real with you lot. But I don't care about that. That's nothing to do. That's nothing to do with us. Sorry, folks. Arsenal tactical. Okay, press conference. Arsenal news. So yeah, it's nothing to do with us, bro. Buendia who? Buendia what, blood? He's saying we should have signed you ahead of Odegaard. Leave it, like. But yeah, I think we did well. You know, everything was wavy from us, man. The thing I liked as well, Gabriel and Ben White, they were dying to get a clean sheet. Tierney 30, Cedric 30, Xhaka 30 yesterday. Partey going from strength to strength, real purple patch. Odegaard was a bit anonymous, but watching the game again, him and Saka, some cute little link-up play. And in the first half, he created a bag of chances. I'm not going to lie, Lacazette Meaty, you know, first touch not really quite there. You know, should have passed or shot. He had Pepe on one side. I don't even remember who on the left. He done a Mazza, you know. Again, it's another one where as much as Lacazette gives you the link-up play and stuff like that, sometimes you just need your strikers to score goals. And as we're getting to that, well, it's 10 games left, we're going to need, as much as it's about link-up play and stuff like that, I know the modern day, your keeper's got to be good with their feet. Defenders got to be good with their feet. Strikers can't just get away with goals. But we're in that territory where that man need to do what they're paid to do, really, because You know, Saka did well. Saka, you know, and I'd actually say in the second game now, excluding Liverpool, we've actually looked better than the right. We look better down the right than the left slightly, with exception of Martinelli's little things in the last 3 games. At least 2 of these games, we've looked quite solid down the right-hand side with the partnership predominantly of Odegaard and Saka, supporting act of Cedric, etc., etc. So it is what it is. We get another away win where that's probably one area of improvement we can do. And, you know, big up the fans. Fans them were loud and vocal. Players did what they needed to do. They claimed Arsenal have no heart, no desire, no pride in their performance. When we fucking celebrate, not because it's any disrespect to Aston Villa, it's because we're happy to get back to winning ways. We're in a fight for top 4. We just got damn pride in our performances. I don't know what the hell's the problem with everyone. And it's always the dickhead youths chatting. It's not even the 30 teams. It's Villa, it's Wolves, it's the Muppets really onto us, really. So we'll keep celebrating. Best way to stop us celebrating, don't flip it, let us win, and then there's no problem. You know, you lot deal with what you're dealing with. Shout out to Ramsey. You know, Ramsey was one of the only players who turned up. He got absolutely swallowed, pausing that midfield in the second half, and he was giving the ball away cheaply. There, you know, the other attackers, John McGinn, you know, getting very touchy-feely, argy-bargy with Lacazette. First time that pussy ever did anything in that game. And the rest of them are just chasing shadows. Douglas Luiz showed why he's shit. Again, I like Douglas Luiz. I'm just onto Villa at this moment in time. I felt sorry for Watkins because he's working the channels and this first and second balls, they're not sticking. You know, Danny Ings came on, but on reflection, he looks like someone who's only got 1 goal in 9 or so like that. Bailey came on a bit ineffective. So we stifled their attackers, you know. Really, let's be respectful to Villa. Going into that, we kind of shook at them, innit? You know. Buendia, nothing, you know. Only time I saw you is when you're trying to fight Xhaka, you midget. You know, the only time I see him, Coutinho, I guess he only likes playing against the small clubs, and that's why he was pocketed yesterday. You know, Ramsey, good player, not going to get any England shouts based on that game. Matty Cash, I heard he's so good of a fullback, he's meaty. You know, left back meaty. You know, I know they're losing Luka Dean. We said their defense would let them down, and I think the only thing Arsenal could have done better or should have done better is probably score a bit more. Last 20 minutes, we're nervous. Shout out to Leno for obviously making the save and that. And it's nice to see whether players start, rotation options, just the togetherness we've got. But we stifled them. It took them 60 minutes to have a shot on target. You know, the only real chance was Leno's. I know there was one where Watkins hit the post. We did what we needed to do. Like, I'm not going to complain. 3 points, clean sheet. 10 games left. You got London Derby, which again, Twitch people, today's a big bit of content, people. One love to the Twitch gang and YouTube gang, exclusively just the Twitch though. After this, I'm not gonna cap. We're doing El Clasico live from 7:30, and just before that, we're gonna watch the London Derby. And obviously, as well, what I like is that we go into the international period. Obviously, we won a game, innit? Like, it's always long to lose a game, and it's always long when you've got a week or so. So yeah, man, we go into the international break. We can pat ourselves on the back for what we've done. You know, work on things that we could do better. Because, like I said, on reflection of the Villa game, could we have scored a bit more? I think first 10, 20. If we want to be Liverpool and Chelsea, the man killed that game. They were there. I couldn't believe it. Aston Villa was showing us too much respect. Second half, we should have savaged them. And I feel second half, a bit like Watford in a couple of games where we do the hard graft, we win our battles and whatnot. And I'm not saying don't enjoy your football, but it's like we're enjoying it too much. We need to be a bit ruthless. We need to be killers. You know, second half, it's becoming a theme of ours. Lacazette should have scored or assisted. Let's keep it real. Big up Saka for his goal. And he was involved in anything that was going to happen. Second half, to go to that next level, went on the counter attack where he's picked Ramsey's pocket. That needs to correlate in a goal or assist so that we can make the last 20 less nervy. So yeah, professional performance, game management, did the job. It is what it is, isn't it? Won our battles. Love to see it. What can you say, really and truly? Tactically, every game we're looking like more building blocks are being put into place. We've got a long way to go, but we could go to a next level soon. And this is all fans wanted to do, is see something to believe in, to really trust the process, people. So it is what it is. It's always nice backing some horrible coffee when we've won. But yeah, man. The only thing I would say is goals. Could we have scored a bit more, made it a bit less nervous? I think Arteta's subs were good. I think Eddie and Ketty are anonymous, sliding over the floor. But with Eddie, respectfully, accept that. You know he's meaty. Pepe, you're my guy. I'm not going to turn on you. Still think you should get opportunities. But maybe that's why Arteta don't trust you in games you need a result, because being respectful to Pepe, I think you was trying your best to make the footballing gods make this a 1-1 thing. You're losing the ball in dumb areas. You're giving away silly fouls. You're miskicking it when you need to clear. Man, need to know what your head needs to get in the game. Now, it might have just been one of those things, but as I said, we're at that time of the season where we need a bit of trust. Of course, big up to every player who's now slotted in, because one thing that does scare me now, we're going to get into it, but Ramsdale being out for 3 weeks to go with Tomiyasu. A big part beyond the obvious as to why Arsenal have been doing a bit better is because we've got stability and good options in defence. Now, shout out to Cedric. He's done his thing, Shout out to Leno. He came in and whatnot. But I just feel you lose a bit of fluidity. And listen, Leno, again, respectfully to Leno, obviously he had a good game. Not that he was tested and through no fault of his own. His distribution and playing out from the back isn't the best. Let's be honest. On occasion, we moved the ball very fantastically from back to front. But in terms of consistently throughout the 90 minutes, it's not the best. Even with Ramsdale and whatnot, we ain't got that number 8, so we play through wide areas. The balls to Saka more time than not, they're going off. So we might have to change the way we're playing to go with the back 5. And with 10 games left, this is probably the time you don't want to see it. But as we know, football's a squad game. Your 25-man squad, they need to be called upon. I think BT said yesterday, I think they said yesterday, they said something like, oh, he didn't start a game in 5 months until he got his opportunity. Cedric, this is what you need to do. Obviously, Leno weren't in the team. Last time he was in the team was when we played City, and that kind of shows the progress and where we've gone. And we all know Leno's on his way out, but shout out to the professionalism of everyone. Big up Ramsdale as well, looking like a hooligan yesterday. Probably nice to see him get some beers in, but it's all right, man. Hopefully international break, no one returns with any complications. And it is what it is, because again, these next 6 games are crucial, man. We keep saying it. These next 6 games are crucial in particular. And I say that with respect to everyone else, because I've got 3 bulky teams to watch my team play now. Brighton, Southampton, and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace actually next. Vieira, come on, man. Allow us, innit? Allow us, please. Give us them 3 points. And then obviously after that, I think you got Chelsea, United, West Ham. So we just need to stay humble, not get excited, not think the job's done. Obviously hold ourselves accountable when we've done bad. Pat ourselves on the back when we've done good. Just keep some perspective, keep some balance, keep working. Most importantly, keep this hunger for 3 points, hunger to improve, hunger to not let the team down, hunger to not let yourselves down. As I said, one thing that I feel very impressive, again, it was hardly the game where they were under a lot of pressure, but for me, I like to see defenders that want a clean sheet. When Gabriel's making little vital interceptions and headers, Ben White the same, because Watkins could have scored on occasion. Man want to keep clean sheets, and it's obviously good for Leno as well. Feel a bit sad for Ramsdale, because I feel on occasion he's probably deserved the clean sheet, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Aston Villa. What are you lot saying anyways, man? I'm going to get into the tactical review soon. We're here for a good time and a long time, people. One love to you lot tuned in. Without you lot, it's dead, in it. So, yeah, man, appreciative to all of you lot that are locked in, man. It is what it is. Sorry, people. Twitch fucking with me now. I think for me, if we can just get 20 plus points, I know some people say 18, but I made a video, better yet, on whatever day it was, we spoke about it on live, and then we cut it up. I personally think we need 23 points. That's the aim for me. If we can get that, then we're doing okay. If not, then it is what it is. But yeah, appreciative to all of you lot tuned in, man. What are you lot saying? Big up DG, nice of you to do the show as I enjoy my lunch of pasta. Shout out to you. It's funny because I'm currently rewatching the game. I watched it. DG is still asleep, people. Let's give him time to wake up and get everything in order. Bit harsh. I was having a shower, man. It's Sunday. I was enjoying my vibes, cartel. Obviously, I'm a handsome young fella, so I ain't in the rush to get out no shower and that. And so yeah, when I came out, I was like, right, it's 11:34. Well, we're going to be late, aren't we? And, respectfully, I'll pay my late fee, people. I'm one of them. Once you're late, you might as well take your time in it. There's no point still rushing in that. I wish, man. I wish. Marcel, that's a today thing. Bless up, my guy. We're here waiting for you. You're one of the best in the business, so don't mind waiting. You're the truth, Marcel. I appreciate that. And as I always say, impact over numbers. One love to the Twitchies and the YouTube ones. 45K on YouTube, 50K soon. Appreciative to that. Again, I was waiting for official confirmation. Let's actually see that. So, even though it's a Ronaldo thing, appreciative to everyone who's hit the damn subscription button on YouTube. 45. We're doing all right. We're flirting with 50. I need that, man. I need that. It's like a babes in the rave. I'm trying to walk. She's on the other side. I need to get past people. I need to eye up the right time to chat to her and that. Oh, man. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Hey, that's it. That's made my Sunday still, man. We keep working. We ain't achieved nothing yet. We haven't achieved nothing. So yeah, journey to 50k plus, 10k plus on Twitch. We keep going. We keep attacking it like we ain't achieved a damn thing, which we haven't. What have I achieved? What have I done? I ain't done nothing. I'm appreciative of what we've got here. As I always say, you know, day in, day out, waffling with you lot over football. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege. It's something I can't express my gratitude for, because you know, you lot, no days are the same, innit? It's a pleasure to be here day in, day out. But we keep working, man. We've not achieved anything per se yet, man. We have to keep striving and them things there, man. Nothing's been achieved yet, but nonetheless, come on, one love, people. Without you lot, it's dead, as I always say. Love for that. Raw DG came up, but I can't lie. Arsenal's making me more tribal, you know. Like obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I keep it quite neutral. But I can't lie, man. Too much people are talking. We ain't even done nothing. Like, what are we doing? I know Arsenal fans are a special bunch, but only us, you know. And I think fucking hell, Ashley Young, someone that's been involved in Man United and, you know, seen at times where Man United used to do it all the time. They'll be losing to joke man teams, Ferguson time, or somebody patterns it and becomes a hero. Bro, I'm not saying we're winning the league or doing anything serious, but man, know what it means. You know, and we know we're not winning the league, but why not? There's a fucking ambition at Arsenal Football Club now. There's something to look forward to. The players have a goal. Some of them have never played in Champions League. Leave us alone. You lot would have celebrated like you wanted. Let's be honest. If you lot beat us, considering the form, do you know the wank fest that would have been done over Steven Gerrard and Sky Sports and shit? He's got his boyfriend Jamie Carragher there, bro. Gary Neville waffle him as well. You know, allow it, man. Allow it, because we ain't even done nothing. Like, allow it, bro. How? We celebrated with our flipping away fans that from all four. I assume most of them are from London, but wherever they came from, they made the trip up to Manny. You know, man said Manny, Brum, and they're celebrating with them. What have we done? What have we done? Managers vexed that they've lost to us because they still see us as a bunch of pussios. That's just it. I get it as well, bro. Sunday League, I want to fight everyone when we lose. I'm on that watch after the game thing. And like, what are you celebrating now? Did you say something? Man, clearly never said something. Did you say, nah, bro, round the corner thing? I hear it with Ashley Young. But fuck you, man. You man are villains and you went missing. Like, it's dead. Like, it's dead. Allow it. Allow it, bro. You're like 50 years old, young. You're a big man, you know. Just because you got a little skin fade from Turkey, don't mean you can talk on my team. Allow it, man. Allow it. Do your little payday shit thing and leave us alone, man. Get the fuck out of here. That bullshit, man. What's all this about? The hell is all this about, man? Hell is all this about? No, man. Because why are they drawing? What did we actually do? Like, what did we do? Wolves was one thing, and you man are struggling. Villa, what did you do? When half of these teams did you? I just want to know when Leeds got a point against you, like if I can remember correctly, is that it? And to be honest, even though we're a long way away from winning the league, if we can get our preparations in order now, about 3-5 years or whatever, by God's grace in order, why not? Fuck out of here, man. You lot self, because you lot on the team. I don't think it's a Gerrard thing, but you lot were pussies. You lot respected us too much. You know why Gerrard brought on Bertrand Traore? I don't know. You know, man are looking like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean or Alien versus Predator. He done none of that. You know, is where it is. You didn't make it uncomfortable for us. You didn't make it nervous. You didn't try and play on the fact that Leno is a puncher. Leno's a bit nervous in general, and Leno kind of disrupts our build-up play. You didn't play upon that. You let our centre backs have the ball. You let him for it. You had flipping Grealish. He was more of a dandelion than Saka will ever be. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Does Benny White deserve an England start? I think so, because everybody else is playing meaty. But I'll be real, man. Fuck all of that. Just come back from England uninjured. And he's calm. Saka was brilliant. They said to drop him. They said he needs rest. Fuck all of that. We're trying to get top 4. There's none of that. Of course, there's legit reasons where you need to rest a man, but I'm sorry. Bukayo Saka, whether it's testament to him or a verdict of where our club is, you don't play certain man. We're not winning. You know, I know there's Pepe there. I know there's Martinelli. And to be fair, Martinelli, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, all missing. We got the job done. That's what we're going to need to do, not just this season, but beyond. Injuries are part and parcel. You don't play Saka, you're fucking about. Let's be honest. We ain't got killers, bro. And, you know, 1 minute it's Gabriel away from home, Saka saving us. As I said, sometimes we're just gonna need Laka to bag, you know. We might just need a goal. And I can't, like, it's a bit brazy, like, in that regard. So let's keep doing what we're doing, but boy, Arsenal, if we are going to crumble, can we crumble sooner rather than later? Because my heart can't take this believing thing. We're believing, it's feeling in touching distance. It feels like we have a legitimate chance of doing it. Do you know how long it will take Ramsdale to recover? Well, they said he's out for a few weeks. Hopefully Ramsdale gets back sooner rather than later. But as I always say, I'd rather a guy come back when he's fit and proper. Just like with Tomiyasu. Let's lose battles, not the war. If him being out for 2 weeks means he's there for the rest of it, calm. Versus rushing back for the Palace game. Next thing you know, you're gone, car. Boy, I can't lie, you know what, boy? You should be able to win game. Like I'd rather, like I said, the 6 games we've got, yeah, in no order. I think we got Palace, Southampton, Brighton, and then it's Chelsea, United, West Ham. I'd rather Ramsdale back for the latter 3 I've just said than the others. Do not get it twisted. Southampton away, brazy. Brighton away, brazy. You know, Leno, brazy. I don't have much faith in Leno. I don't think he's a bad keeper. I think people get onto him, but I've always said I like my keepers that are a calming influence. And I know Ramsdale's had them bookie moments, but he's that. I think Ramsdale's got a lot more character than Leno. He's a lot more vocal. There's a lot more time wasting. And like we saw yesterday, well, Leno was doing it. There's a lot more of that with Ramsdale. The distribution, the playing out from the back, you know, Martinelli and Saka, his long passing is just a bit better. So Leno could do it sometimes, but the 9 times out of 10, the ball's going off the pitch. So when a man's right and proper, make sure you're back in it. But it is what it is. And I mean, it could be a lot worse, you know. Again, people weren't wrong, but this is where I said, fuck Leno's personal opinion. And listen, I feel sorry for Leno. You're out the German team. You're not really going to get into it without playing, even though you have an opportunity now. But fuck all of that. I don't care what his German thing is. We needed a keeper. You stay from here to the end of the season. If something happens like now, this is what's going on, sort of thing. And that's one I love, you know, big up Leno, because again, people are nervous, myself included. I do think we drop off a level. He hasn't played. Good professionalism, and I love to see it. Everyone's happy for him, man. He's happy for himself. Lovely to see, man. But we have to go again, man. We're going to get into Gerrard's press conference, man. DG never pays the late fee. Laugh. I paid, bro. I paid. Check the thing. We've got to be better in the final third. Our decision making. I think it's not good until we get a number 8. A number 9, and just generally the team gets a bit more developed, a bit more seasoned. I don't think we're going to see not much, man. I know you say you haven't achieved anything, but you've done a lot for us viewers, DG. Come on, impact over numbers. Alex, stop, man. Thank you very much, my guy. I don't know, man. I don't know, because this is the thing. What have we done? We're just happy that we're not a joke again. Like, Arsenal haven't achieved anything. Like, why can't we just be happy? Like, we won a game. Like, what's going on? We finished back-to-back 8th and we ain't done nothing yet. We're just there, like, shamelessly neutral. Fans crying rivers these days because they lost against a banter team. That's it. People see Arsenal as a tough touch and easy touch and whatnot. You know, it is what it is. Ashley Young said if they scored 2 goals, then the whole game would have been different. It's like saying if Swiss Roll scored all his chances, he would have been free. Oh, yeah. I'd say to Ashley Young, if your mum had a willy, you'd have 2 dads, wouldn't you? So it's ifs, buts, and maybes. Oh, yeah, that. Like, what's all that? Like, bro, the new Turkey thing's fucking him up. Come on, bro. Like, that's football. If we took our chances against Liverpool, the trajectory of the game might have changed. We didn't. Like, they did. Simple as that. If we followed runners, maybe Jota doesn't score. We didn't. What's going on? You know, maybe if there's no UEFA loaner in Paris in 06, Arsenal have the Champions League. We don't. Life is about fine margins. You know, you not crossing the road 30 seconds before might be the difference between you getting hit by a bus or not. It's brazy. It's brazy. Life's about fine margins. You ever been to a house fire before it gets locked off by the ops and that? Like, you come on, like, it's life's fine margin. That's dead. That's that. We could have smoked you lot in the first. We should have smoked you lot in the first 10 minutes for me. Smith Rowe had a chance. I just said that in the first opening period of being here, that we should have killed these lot and to go to the next level, first 10, 20. For me, they shouldn't have even had that little last 20 minutes where they had the Coutinho free kick and, you know, things were happening. That was it. The only one I'd say from Villa that looked like they're on anything, Ramsdale here and there, and Ramsey, and his age showed in the second half. I feel Watkins was running about and that, but it's dead. Like, he's running. The 2 10s aren't taking advantage of the space he's leaving. He's knocking it. It's dead. It was dead. It was dead. You didn't make. I can't lie. We gassed you lot. If Villa was a movie, then it was one of them. The adverts, the campaigns, the celebs they're paying to talk about. It's all crazy. But when you go and watch the movie, it's flipping shit. It's 0 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever that thing that we used to have to go on the media class to look at reviews was. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, Villa, man. Get the hell out of here. Allow it, bro. Allow it. Let me see you lot's results, man. Let me see you lot's results. Fuck out of here. Did you mention anything about West Ham? And Villa, you've got to take it as a compliment, you know. Did you tell West Ham not to celebrate? You know, I'm pretty sure you celebrate. You were buzzing when you smacked Southampton. I'm sure you was happy when you won away at Brighton. I'm sure you didn't say nothing to Leeds. Get the hell out of here, man. When you lot got a point against United, and when you beat United, I remember how you lot were carrying on, so allow it. Allow it, man. What's in over there? What about the Stardog and them sides? Must be shit. Hit the like button if you haven't. We're still only at 76 likes, people. Fuck out of here, man. Shit done, like. Shit done. Big up the Twitch ones, man. Yeah, he's a Prem winner. That's why, you know, if anything, that's not celebrations to win a Prem. And just because you won the Prem don't mean you can chat shit. If anything, like as I said, he should know why man is celebrating. When you're trying to build something, it is what it is. When Chelsea pull off the return, pull off something, nobody says anything. You know, when City was celebrating at our place, rightly so, no one said nothing. Allow it, bro. Allow it, man. We've all been there, bro. I've played Sunday League this season and we've lost to some shit team, some shit, man. And they're celebrating and it makes me vexed, but that's football. That's the beautiful thing about football. Everything goes out the window. Allow it. Come on, look at Man United. They're losing to shit teams left, right, and centre. Are they going to say the same thing, G1? Don't start. Don't start. Because I'm on a roll here and you're bringing me to the ring still. One love to everybody who's tuned in, man. Oh, man. Let me really cut. I keep editing the timestamp. Let's leave it at that, man. That's PG rant. We'll call that. Like, just get that out of my system. You know. Good morning to everyone apart from Ashley Young. In fact, no, Ashley Young, you're blessed. You're just sour, bro. You're just sour. And you know, Twitch on Monday, we're gonna get onto you. We're gonna start looking at them videos and receipts and that. Can't wait to play Arsenal, bro. Allow it, man. Why? Listen, I'm just happy to be here. I noticed Leno went long more often yesterday and didn't put his defense under much pressure, organized his wall more vocally. Man's learning from Ramsdale. Love to see it. Can't say I saw them thing there, but shout out to you, man. Trust me, emotional done. Appreciative to that. Trust me, should be your uncle, man. And that's cool. You know, that's cool. You should believe you could beat Arsenal. Realistically, when you get past the brand of Arsenal, we're a young, naive squad. Historically, we've been making mistakes. That's cool. You should be upset if you don't beat us. That's the territory we're at. You know, people should fancy us. People do fancy us. Even though Arteta is turning things around and there's more game management, we're a tiny bit more nastier. There's more consistency, all of them things. You should be. We ain't won no Prem. We ain't done nothing. You should. Like a lot of teams. Rangers are losing 1-0 by Dundee, to be fair. But you should. But have grace. You lost. If really like that, win, lose, or draw, just have some grace, bro. You should have played. You lot had ballers. I was gassing it in my preview. They got Villa have some lovely ballers. Buendia, lovely baller. Coutinho, lovely baller. Thought against the small teams, he might have been something. Maybe that's why he turned up against United and not us. You know, bare ballers in the team and guys that can cause things. You man, was shit. You respected us too much. You didn't rely on your fans and play on that. We look like the home said. You look like, well, shit, you're gonna have to hold that one. Like, shit. The only one that was lit was thing, man. Leon Bailey. I can't lie, fully gas it, man. Love DG's quote. Hardest thing in football is making the right decision. It's like in life, you know. I think, pardon me, there's a part of our brain that can't separate the good and bad. It's just like a pleasure valve. You know, you might know buying something is gonna have negative connotations for your finances, or for some of you that are nitties, buying certain substances might, but whatnot. But it's easier said than done, and it's like football: pass when you need to pass, shoot when you need to shoot. As you know, that's literally what, beyond anything, which has made Ronaldo and Messi and all these guys the best for hours. It comes down to decision making. You can talk about all their intricacies and stuff, but it's speed of thought, it's clarity in decisions. I know. It's crazy. Just allow it, man. No, Young's, bro. Young's. Let's be real. Young has done what some of us want to do. It's not necessarily Young. It's Young is speaking on behalf of his whole club. Wolves is that, you know. I don't know why, bro. Like, fam. We ain't a joke no more. We're just we're a decent team now, you know, compared to what we used to be. If we start judging it on what a competent top 4 team should look, then obviously we've got a long way to go, man. Just stumbled on this channel, fire content, pure football only. You know the thing. Shout out to you lot, man. Shout out to you lot, man. This team can, bro. It's just among everything, as I keep saying, before we waffle about tactics and change of formation and this person's running over there and linking up and third man runs, it's decision making. We're making, you know, we can never get near a couple of teams, but what you can do is level how you think, how you react to mistakes, how you start games, you know, how you just your thinking, you know, just your thinking can change things, you know, literally in life. Just by changing the way you think can make your life change dramatically. And football's no different. We're playing a bit, we're thinking a bit more, you know. Oh shit, it's last 20 minutes. Let's defend a bit. Oh, it's first 20. Let's get on to them. Cover your man. There's pride. Defenders want to defend. Strikers want to, well, attacking players want to score goals. I don't know for certain, man, but do you get it? This is the minimums, you know, the minimums you want to see. Now it's about expanding on that, improving upon that, and ultimately doing better than that. The basic competencies, being competitive, a lot of the basics are now kind of here. It's about expanding on that. We've not achieved anything. The sentiment's good. It's great. You know, one thing I've liked, because we can believe in the project and all these things that are happening now, whether we're win, losing or drawing, you know, fans were all kind of on the same page, where, as you know, previously, you could win 10 games, Arsenal lose the 11th. It's my man needs to go. This needs to happen. That needs to happen. All the fucking dickheads on the social medias are going viral. These things happen, innit? So we're seeing the minimum in it, and ultimately, again, when you can't be vocal in drawing them out at the start of the season and not give them praise. At the time I was saying let's not go OTT over their criticisms, let's not go OTT over the praise. I can't lie, Dundee versus Rangers, these men are on bants, bro. First they're throwing toilet paper, now it's tennis balls. These are on banter. One love to everybody tuned in. Monaco just missed a sitter. Hey man, less said that. It's all about the SPL, mate. It's all about the SPL, man. Which striker centre mid would you want in the summer? It changes every week, but the Toro Martinez, fucking Darwin Nunes, Osimhen. I wouldn't initially play him through the middle, admittedly, but Kareem Adeyemi. Probably Bearman being missed. Obviously, the midfielders is, bro, there's Bearman that could come and do a job, man. There's you know, Fabian Ruiz would be top. I'd still try to go for Arthur Melo. I'm not prepared to give up on that. Hossam Aouar contracted until 2023. I'm not big up my guys that still got the Aouar stocks. I'm not giving up on that. You know, we have been linked with Telemans. We have been linked with Jonathan David, 2 players who allegedly Edu has spoken to their people, them at some point. Raw, that Diallo United's holding the bench for Rangers. Raw, man can't start against Dundee and that. Okay. But yeah, man, them sort of guys there, man. Daily Darwin. Hey, we're loading that one. We had Daily Dusan, Daily Darwin, Sulan. Anthony Brazil bias. He can come true. He's welcome to come true, bro. He's welcome. For the first time, Arsenal Football Club and fans are at peace. We are allowed to, that's spelling aloud like that's a bit mad still. Allowed to feel this special feeling, as we haven't had this feeling for over 10 years. Now, obviously, we got to keep it in a bit. Like, this is, you know, I do think when we win, lose or draw, I think Arsenal fans, especially at the moment we've been in, need to approach it with balance. I do think we're going, not that we're going OTT, but we've not achieved nothing. Like, we're better than what we used to be, you know, and that's all I ask, you know. We're bro, like someone said, back-to-back 8th, just looking like clowns half the time. We're looking decent now, but that's in comparison to ourselves. Now, if I start to judge it on away from Arsenal, what a competent team aspiring to do top 4 and all of these things, it's not that the goalposts move, the standards get a bit higher. And like I said, defensively we were good. We can't account for Villa being toothless. We can't. That's their business, innit? They were toothless. That's up to them. But killing games, that's the worst thing. That's the one for me, killing games. I feel we play around with our opposition too much. We play some good football, we do our thing, but teams are never really out of it. Really, even Villa, they did a shot after 60th minute on target. But if maybe Gabriel and Ben White don't make them vital headers, if I don't know, Watkins trickles in off the post, this is different. Watford, things could have been very different, you know. Liverpool, again, the lessons we didn't learn from Watford came back to bite us. A quality team's always going to take part of that. Leicester, we were onto them, but they had half chances. So for me, just killing games, innit? Just killing the opposition. Like I said, just being ruthless, because I do feel, maybe it's because we haven't been in this territory before, things are going well. It's not that we take the handbrake up, it's just we do the hard graft. You could tell we've wanted to do well. We're doing well in all aspects, and it's like we're enjoying ourselves. But you know, if it's a fight, you want to put down your opponent, you know, really. You want to keep punching them until they're unresponsive, or referees say allow it, in it. And that's either you put the game to bed for a cricket score or the ref stops it. And I just feel we give half chances, really. You know, so I'd say to go to the next level, killing games like that, my guy, killing them, like really killing them, would be it as well. Do your daily Darwin. But the thing is, the Darwin one's half-hearted right now, G1, though. It's not like, you know, like Vlahovic, yo, he wants to come, the fans are on him. Right now, that one there is just, we're linked with him, and it is what it is. But it's got a nice ring to it. Felix and Tony as our attackers. If I'm real, he can run, but I don't really feel it solves anything. João Felix, fantastic player, wavy and that, but he's a false nine. Like you're seeing with Laka, there might be games you need a man to just score goals, in which Tony could do that. You know, with Tony, we might get some more pens. Crazy, man. Crazy. White got called up to England, and they stopped calling him after he joined us. Glad for him. He's not the finished article, but defo better than Maguire and deserves international experience. I see the players becoming more competent. They look comfortable in their positions and understand their roles. And that's got to come down to Mikel Arteta, how him and his team and his team of coaches are transmitting. You know, again, one thing that kind of shook me is, okay, Arteta can have all the ideas, but what is his coaching staff like? Arteta can't be everywhere, do everything. So clearly the coaching staff is 30. The players are buying into what's going on. The players as well, on top of fuck Arteta and Arsenal, these players want to improve for themselves now. And I like to see that, because if you don't want to do better for yourself, you're not going to want to do better for the next person, are you? Think about it logically, like in life. If you don't want to better your life, then it doesn't matter if you've got a mother, kids, a girlfriend, people depending on you, you're not going to want to do better. You need that. So you want to need to wake up in the morning to better yourself and everything else. If you can't be the best person you are, then you can't be the best other person. You know, if you don't want to be the best Bukayo Saka, you can't be a good right winger for Arsenal or England, you know, and the same goes elsewhere. And you lot are getting your rewards. The only unfortunate one is injury. Everything takes care of itself. One thing I hope these boys have learned is noise. Fuck noise. You know, right now, you type in Arsenal on Google, you probably will not find people forcing it, but you'll find just positive articles. Arteta revolutionized the club, the players, this, that, the third. What was it saying in August? You're never as good as you think you are. You're never as bad as you think you are. You lot just stay. The noise is the noise. You've given the fans something to get behind. They back it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Whether you get top 4 or not, just keep doing what you're doing. That's all we want to see. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll discuss what needs to happen. Just half-hearted as fuck. But there was some real legs behind that rumor, though, man. Like, this one is just, they would like him. West Ham and that want to sign him. I don't even believe in it. So it's a brazy one, man. Kessié looks like he's going Barca, bro. And I like Kessié, but I need some guys that are going to pass the ball forward. Good afternoon, DG Paul. One love to you, man. Hope you're well. I'm still gassed from the game. Leno was getting a bit of stick before the game. It was nice to see players' reaction to him make that save at the end. Trust. And I mean, we've seen that, you know, when Laka scored, you know, when Leno's ting, it's nice to see, man. It's nice to see, really. You know, it's almost like Aubameyang and the whole, you know, that's we've moved on from a lot of things in previous years. There was black clouds hanging over things, man. It's crazy, man. But we're doing all right, man. The thing is, that's what I don't understand. What am I jealous of? Oh, I don't understand Wolves and all right, Wolves and Villa. I get why you're jealous, because man have been saying that you're gonna do this, you lot are gonna be doing this sort of thing. I get it, but everything else, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it, really and truly. The Amazon documentary is gonna be mad, and this is what I'm saying, bro. Please, Arsenal, don't crumble, man. Like, I can't. Don't crumble, like, please. I would rather us have crumbled last year. Like, don't make me start to believe in something and then the mad thing happens. Like, obviously, it won't be the end of the world if we don't get top 4, because we weren't going to get at the start of the season. But let me not lie, it would be. It's a bit of pill to swallow, really. There'll be a lot of lessons to learn. I do like just being. I am honestly. I know G1's always getting on to me, but I am just happy to be here. I am just happy to be in the fight. Like, you were never in this. We're bordering on April where man are talking. Arsenal have a chance. You know, I'm happy to be there. But at the same time, I don't like just competing in it. There's no point being in the rave if you're not securing in it. Like, you know, I don't want to be, not that I could ever be, but it's like a bridesmaid who never becomes the bride, in it. Like, that's dead. All your friends are getting married and you got no man in it. Are you clapped, or is it just not happening for you? I don't want to do that, innit? I want to thingy. So please, man, because it will. The way I'm gonna gas it up in May, like, oh, Arteta, brave decision. How many managers would rip up the contract of their captain with a strike force of Lacazette and Eddie and Nketiah? It's a master tactician thing. I'm ready to barefaced lie, you know. I'm ready to gas it. But we're gonna have to see, people. It is what it is. It is what it is, people. Shameless, man. PSG are very discombobulated. They need some heritage, not this Galactico approach. I mean, boy, I'm not doing the PSG thing for now, boy. Tell me when it's time to come back, man. When PSG moves 30, I'll be back, man. Until then, it's a myth. Shameless, man. When have we've sat here and we've just been happy continuously about Arsenal Football Club, and some people are just vexed that we can't be. You know, everyone said we was mad for buying White for 50. I still think we paid too much, bro. You know, Maguire's a dud, but again, Maguire, White might have been a Zang, but a bit like what you see with Klopp, we're finally buying players where there's clearly Arteta's gone, okay, this is what I'm trying to do with my squad. This is who I need. That is what I need. This is what I need. Where previously, a bit like United, it's like, we'll just sign people that are having great seasons in Europe, or we'll sign good players, and it's like, all right, come work it out. You know, now there's a system. Is it any coincidence, together with what's gone on with Partey in his personal life and just wanting to improve himself, we have a system. The midfield looks better when, you know, rather than just throwing him there. We have a defensive system. Defenders look better. You know, we have a striking system. Attackers look better. Even man that are not scoring. The only striker that probably is just still looking meaty, unfortunately, is probably Eddie, respectfully, because, you know, you can't polish a turd too many times without it being for what it is, isn't it? It smells eventually. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know about a boss. If I'm a boss, it's because you lot are, man. I appreciate you lot support, man. Again, day in, day out. It's ridiculous, man. It is what it is. What did the man say? Rumor has it, people were made homeless from a flood traced to the tears of a certain Ashley. Hey, you lot are fools, man, but I'm here for it. Obviously, people, on a serious note, keep your opinions and that coming. Don't forget, people, it's a good day for content. I'm live at 4 o'clock, because 4:30 is Tottenham versus West Ham United. We're watching that. El Clasico business this evening as well, people. 7:30. Them two things there are only on Twitch. One love to my Twitch gang as well, because that's the place you need to be, man. That's the place you need to be. I would say yesterday, that was the only thing I was looking at. I would say if I was cherry picking, Leno's distribution probably ain't it, but that's forcing it. Big up the Twitch gang. Hello, first time viewer. But yeah, the distribution is probably meaty. We're probably not going to get the same fluidity, but I would say Eddie was anonymous, and when he dropped on the floor, that just sums up Eddie, innit? Pepe, like, I'm not gonna cap Pepe. You was trying your best to fuck shit up yesterday, respectfully. Like, I don't know what's going on. Your head weren't there. Like, just need 3 points. And Pepe's normally, I've been saying, I think Arteta has improved him. You know, has improved him in all aspects. But I can't sit here and say that based on that game. You'd be like, DG, you really are deluded, aren't you? Which is cool. Pepe and Eddie were wasted potential yesterday, and that's the thing that scares me. There might be, we know. A lot of things have to go right for us, innit? We ain't really got the bench that, obviously, by default, you know, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Saka, Laka, all these guys can't play in it. So by default, there's a couple on the bench, but there's not really much for us off the bench, really, if I'm honest with you. You know, the thing off the bench right now is Rob Holding, you know, like we all saw. 5-3, I'm there. Great for Holding to get some game time, because you see that his family was there as well. I think his granddad, his dad, and his uncle was there. And it was lovely to see Ramsdale obviously looking like a fan in that, man. Eddie's a championship, but he needs to prove he's a championship striker, because he ain't done it in the championship. You went Leeds. I think they paid 2 million for that loan spell. Jug, finesse. And it just didn't happen, did it? So it's a brazy one, really, if I'm completely honest with you. It's very brazy. Yeah, we did what we needed to do, man. You ever met haters doing better than you? Of course, they're mad at us. Trust. You know, people just follow it, just doing what they're doing. Look, to be fair, this is why I rate Rodgers. Didn't have a bad word to say about us, focused on his team. And to be fair to you, I don't know. Is it could that be a byproduct of Arsenal improving? Because it's just hit me now. I remember, I haven't got them to hand, but I remember Brendan Rodgers saying similar things. People, he was like, "Oh, we showed them a bit too much respect," and that obviously football's psychological. You got to put your. I'm not saying Arsenal are the big bad bullies, but logically, if we were playing Premier League football, it's not that you're gonna over respect them, but anyone that's played something, hey, yo, we're playing Liverpool, City, all right, cool. Are people kind of getting scared? I wouldn't say I don't feel scared because we haven't earned that right. But it's like I look at Brendan Rodgers, he was like Leicester. I mean, he was like when the Leicester game, oh, we respected them too much. Gerrard said the same thing. So our man, you know, are the man's getting kind of scared of Arsenal and whatnot before we've kicked a ball? I don't know, man. As much as I like Martinelli, I feel our play on the ball is much better. Smith Rowe in the side, trust me, I believe it as well. But then again, well, Martinelli's a tug, man. You can't really drop him still. Like he would, for me, he would have started today. But then again, I don't know, because again, you see, it's one where you wish you could have 12 players. Smith Rowe, Martinelli both could have played. There was a time where it was looking like Smith Rowe, Odegaard. Hopefully next season there's someone that complicates things for Saka and drives him all the way. It's crazy, man. And I love these problems. We've finally got, you know, we're getting somewhere. We're fighting over who's man of the match, who's the best player, who's been the best signing since summer, you know, who gets in the team. It's crazy. Like we're cherry picking, like we're vexed over things like, oh, Laka, this and that. Like we're getting somewhere. We ain't achieved the damn thing yet, but it's nice to just get somewhere, man. It's nice to just literally just be getting somewhere, really, man. Like I might need to sit down for a bit, DG. I hear it, you know. I hear it because his touch weren't quite there. Everything weren't there. The thing is, who else is there, bro? I'll be real. If you're not going to do the Martinelli thing, then it's dead, innit? And for me, for Martinelli to play up front, you got to commit to it. It's a bit like Aubameyang, you know. You've got to commit to it. You've got to play them balls in behind. And obviously, Martinelli is good, but he shows his age at times. Like he's a bit too enthusiastic, tries a bit too much, sometimes plays with his head down. So I can see why Laka plays. So I am entertaining the Martinelli through the middle, but I do understand, and every lineup I do put Lacazette up front because I do think the stage we're at right now, this was a reset. We need to find a certified 11, which we've got 9. Then we need to obviously get to a scenario where we have a squad where people can come in and out of the team and there's not too much of a drop-off. I just feel we might start losing a lot because obviously you've got Leno and that interrupts how we're playing out from the back now. You've got Leno probably gone. Tomiyasu's gone as well right now. I don't know when if Martinelli's going to recover in time. Losing Laka, you lose the favourite uncle approach with the young players. You know, Martinelli's not going to do that. So they're all going to have to link up a next way. Saka's going to have to get involved the next way. Not that Lacazette in the last few games has really been there, you know. I hear it, and I think it's true, but it's like, what do we do past this point sort of thing, man? I'm with you, though. I'm with you, but it's like with 10 games left, I kind of don't want to chop and change too much. Gabby off the bench to replace Laka in the last 20 instead of Eddie can be an option. Tavares on the left wing can work too. Charles, as I said, you know, the Rob Holding, the Tavares thing. I'm bringing on Tavares. If we need a goal, it's going to sound mad, but I got more faith in us doing something with Tavares. Apparently, Ben Yedder is good. Well, we're still doing the Ben Yedder thing. Real talk. What happened with a right back? Because Tommy been out a lot of the time. It looks like he just, you know, he's got that calf strain problem in it. You know what I mean? There were some. When you want Laka to shoot, he don't. When you want him to pass, he don't. Laka isn't serious. It's a bit harsh. Laka not getting some love today, but I can't disagree with that, man. And I don't know with Laka, man. I'll be real. I don't know with Laka. It's like I don't call him a box-to-box striker. He's a half-to-half. Like he doesn't arrive in the box. When he does, he misses chances. He barely gets any. But you know, he does defend quite well and get involved. But with me, you're lucky. You're needing a lot more. And I'll be real. Last couple of games, the touch ain't been like the Lacazette thing ain't really been there. And I do think Lacazette's lack of pace harms us as well, if I'm honest with you. But as we knew at this moment in time, this is it to the end of the season. Like we need a striker. Everyone knows we need a striker. If Lacazette is to stay, he's a squad player, nothing more. It is what it is. We knew where it is. You know, if we don't get top 4, then we revisit that. But we knew literally. You know, we knew where it was. When January closed, we knew where it was. So while it's something to talk about, how far does it go, people? We knew what time it was. We knew this was it. It is what it is, sort of thing. Like, we just have to get on with it. I would like Martinelli to get some opportunities, but I see why. Like, Lacazette's just going to play, man. It's just, you can see Laka's declining. Like, he's never been the quickest, but he's lost a bit of pace. And I do think he's lost that ability to set himself up a bit. Like he takes too many touches. He kind of wants it in a perfect angle. It's quite frustrating, really. But I do see what Laka brings, and I do like the option of having it, people. But yeah, man, ultimately it's just meaty, really, if I'm honest. One love to the Twitch gang, you man are gassing up, Ben. Yeah, they're in it. I hear it. Like Martinelli is the future. Appreciate you, Juma. And I mean, he's a declining player. That's why we need to be. There's still a use for him, but this is why the club, Arteta needs to know, right, cool, if you're giving him a 2-year deal, 1-year deal, where do you see him in 6, 12, 18 months? You can't just give Laka the new deal now. Like, it's how and most importantly, how we're going to use Donny as well. So I don't know, man. I'm not going to turn on Laka because he's helped us a lot this season. But you see the limitations. You go back to Villa at home. These limitations have been in Lacazette's game. Lack of finishing, missing chances, struggling to score goals for all the link-up play and stuff he gives you. So maybe the narrative's just shifted, but these things have always been here, really. Bit hard to say Eddie didn't give a damn. He just meaty out of his depth, really stealing a living, playing for this football club. Should not be playing for this football club, you know. Really, just should have been sold time ago. Should be under contract to the point where we say, yo, Eddie, you're going out on loan. Like, you're going out on loan. If in an imaginary world you become 30, then you have a future here. If not, we'll make couple bit of peas off you, innit? Like, really. It's like when people used to say Eddie's Tammy Abraham. No, he's not, because Tammy Abraham has respectable goal records quite everywhere he's been, apart from probably Swansea. You know, they said he's Brewster. He's not Brewster, because Brewster scored goals at Swansea. Eddie hasn't done nothing, respectfully. Should we start looking at things from a tactical point of view, people, in terms of a review? There were some things I did like. Obviously, as I said, to go to the next level, can we probably score some more goals? Our right-hand side has probably been given a bit more than our left, as you know, not to scale, but we've taken a quick set piece. Cedric's gone down the right wing. Obviously, Saka's learning, a bit like Sterling and Salah. Is it any coincidence you're hugging the touchline in key areas less and you're getting goals? Obviously, as the balls come in, not to scale, Saka's just right. Just listen, it's just about getting into areas. He just come inside. The ball's falling to him again, not to scale. It was a bit more congested, and he scored. Then maybe Martinez could have done better, but you need to get into areas. Is it any coincidence him and Smith Rowe are in better areas and they're scoring? You know, historically, not gonna lie, Smith Rowe should have scored against Leicester. First minute, you should have scored. In fact, at least 2 goals with Smith Rowe's form and what he's been doing this year. I'm sure he'll be kicking himself he didn't bag. But it's lovely to see they're getting in these areas as well, people. We killed them, you know, but I do think they killed themselves. There were incidences where literally all 11 players from Villa were in their home half, and I don't think they looked to get in the gaps enough. But when they did, I felt sorry for Watkins. Watkins would get in behind or get in between the centre halves or work the channels. The ball isn't coming in. Or if the ball's coming in and he wins the knockdown, no one's around. You know, Buendia and Coutinho, they're coming short. They're coming short for the ball. You know, they're coming short. And that's where the disconnect was. They're both coming short. They're both anonymous, really. They're not gambling and running in behind. That would have presented a lot more problems for us. Fortunately for us, they didn't. Their midfield respected us way too much in McGinn, Louise, and Ramsey. Obviously, Ramsey had a good game. He looked out of his depth in a second as we caught them on counter-attacks, but they were respecting us too much. Mr. Man Ashley Young stressed the fuck out, you know, by let's bring someone else in Bukayo Saka, you know, coming inside, going outside, just kicking him, and kicking him, people. And obviously, Young ain't got the legs. He was getting killed. He was drawing out Mings in that regards as well, which creates gaps where obviously on another day, if Lacazette is 30, he could have taken advantage on such. But that was the main things. We kept them in their own half. We did play some decent football and that. I do think, not to scale, but, you know, Leno's distribution, again, it's not really the prestige. It's going off half the time. But we did what we needed to do. Partey looked good. It's more or less the same things we're doing. There isn't too much to really waffle about. Like I said, we kept them. They were respecting us way too much. We kept them in our own half. We stifled their midfield. We pocketed their attacking players. We stressed out their defenders. You know, Buendia, Coutinho, 2 players linked with Arsenal, Watkins. You're not going to get any clout or match of the day treatment based on that. We had them probably way too respectful. They're in their own half, people. And as you know, we're starting to create overloads. Odegaard's there linking up with Saka. You know, you've got Cedric joining in. Our centre-backs need no introduction to try and join things. Tierney, I felt, had a good game down there, as did Smith Rowe, operating in the pockets, coming inside and going down there. Obviously, Partey looks at home in his lone role. Xhaka, not quite the advanced 8, not quite a deep line playmaker, but we were onto them, really, man. We defensively, we were good. We managed the game. We won our battles. We scored the goal. The only thing I would say is If we scored a bit more, maybe the last 20 minutes is a bit kinder to us. And could we have scored and could we have just scored a bit more, really? That's it. So that would be the two things I would really say. We've done our job other than that. You start looking at some statistics, you know, Gabriel, Arsenal centre-backs against Villa, Gabriel and Ben, he won 5 of his duels and won 80% of them. Gabriel, who played 20 odd consecutive Prem games now, 97 pass accuracy, 98% long ball accuracy, and he made 6 clearances. And both of them, you know, I give them credit because I saw guys that wanted a clean sheet yesterday. You know, boy, it was like they won the league. Right? If you think that's when we win the league, boy, watch when we actually do, or if we actually do. Bukayo Saka against Aston Villa in his 69 minutes, he had 49 touches, 1 shot on target, 1 goal, 2 key passes, 1 big chance created. If we're honest, he should have had 2 goals or at least a goal and an assist, really. Second half, you and Lacazette on that counter-attack. To go to that next level, we need to do a lot more. But his link-up play, or his developing relationship for me, with Odegaard in particular, is a joy to watch. Obviously, we've scored 2,000 goals in the Prem. We're now the 3rd side to reach this behind Manchester United and Liverpool. So big up them 3 clubs, football heritage. Thomas Partey, boss. Partey's game by numbers against Aston Villa. 88 pass % accuracy, 58 touches, put 1 possession 9 times, got into the final third 9 times, won 5 of his duels, 2 take-ons completed, 3 attempted, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 chance created, 1 shot. The only thing he done poorly was give away a free kick where Cash is already going down, if I can remember correctly. So yeah, we're doing what we needed to do. I mean, if that's what you want to see, people, obviously you can look at this. That's all, you know, some more statistics. I love them. Again, I just wanted to highlight Odegaard in this first half because I did think he could have played better and we do want a bit more. But second half, watching the game again, some of his passes were very good. You know, in the first half, you know, he completed all of his passes, you know, and he created the most passes in the final third. He created chances, and there'll be a day where he'll be rewarded for such. So good, I have it there twice. Most goals and assists for Arsenal in the Premier League this season. Saka with 14, Smith Rowe with 11, and Lacazette with 11 people. The Englishman has been directly involved in 6 goals in his last 5 Premier League away games. So Saka does love away days, eh? Most Premier League clean sheets kept by Arsenal in the last 6 seasons. Obviously, we're tied now with a couple of other years. We've got 13. There's 10 games left. I don't know if there's going to be many more clean sheets, but it's a sign of progress. Saka's game by numbers, once again, you can see it there, man. 49 touches, 11 touches in the opposition's box, 1-4 of his duels, 4 crosses, 3 shots, 3 fouls, 2 chances created, 1 goal, 1 shot, and 1 tackle, and 1 shit roly-poly thing. It's cool, Saka, man. The height. And then again, just hella Partey. I think I've already showed you that already. Leno has kept a clean sheet in the Premier League for the first time since the final game of last season against Brighton. First time he gets to be part of a competent defense, people. You know, only save he had to make came in the 96th minute, and they had a shot on target in 60 minutes. So Villa was shot shy. I feel Villa were over respectful. They were shy. They were intimidated. You know, they had no fluidity. They're not playing. You know, they're not supporting the attackers. On top of that, they just were stifled, really. And truly, really. So I'm sure there's a lot for Gerrard and Cole to go back to the drawing board with, to be honest with you. But I don't care about that. We've got our 6 points off them. Arsenal have won 5 consecutive Premier League away games for the first time since May 2015. That's Villa winning 1-0 at Villa, beating Watford 3-2, beating Wolves, beating Norwich, and beating Leeds. Now, I do think that's calm. They finished 3rd that season. I don't know, man. 3rd place does look like it's opening up with the games in hand, but let's just focus on what we're doing. Oh, getting excited. Only Manchester City with 7 have had a longer winning run of consecutive away wins during this season than Arsenal. And I'm here for all of these shameless things. Ben White and Gabriel dealt with the long balls. That's all they had. They were trying to pop it into the channels, win the flick-ons and things like that. Smith Rowe denied Lacazette a goal, and Odegaard should have taken a shot instead of wasting time. Bit harsh. Lacazette denied himself a goal. But again, that's where it goes. To go to the next level, take your chances, score your goals, put a cricket score between these teams. Only 2 teams have stopped Aston Villa having a shot in the first half of Premier League football at Villa Park. Not that I want to ever be in the same category as Spurs, but must be a North London thing, as that says there. Villa took their first shot in 61 minutes. So really, the last 25-30 is where it looked like the footballing gods might get Villa back in the game. We did the hard part, but, We might have not celebrated like we won the league if you didn't do that. Most goals scored by players 21 or under this season. 9 for both the Haaland boys in Bukayo Saka and Smith Rowe. It ain't easy. Real star boy stuff. Real star boys, not them pretenders. As I said, Saka has now been directly involved in 6 goals in his last 5. That's Leeds, that's Norwich, that's Watford, and that's Villa. So yeah, people, and obviously the first 25 minutes we had 10 touches in their box. They had 20. They in 25 they had none. So again, to go to that next level, kill them. Put the game to bed. Put the game to bed in 20 minutes. Don't let people get into half time, which we did score with 15 minutes left of the first half. Don't let people get into half time and talk to go to that next level. Even with Liverpool, we knew once Klopp got them in at half time, things were going to change. So this is what we need to improve. But great reaction from actually losing midweek. Chances created in the opening 20 minutes. Like I said, Odegaard propaganda. 2 chances, one with everyone else. Shameless. Let's not focus on that. But the man's a genius. Most goals and assists for Arsenal this season. Saka's got 10 and 5. Lacazette's got 6 and 8. Smith Rowe's got 10 goals, 2 assists. Odegaard's got 5 goals, 4 assists. Martinelli's got 5 and 4 as well. Aubameyang's got 7 goals and 2 assists. Pepe's got 3 and 5. So yeah, man, we've got some star boys. All called up to international duty as well. It ain't easy. Real star boys. But I'm really trying to make sure you lot see this Saka propaganda in it. So it is what it is where that's concerned, people. Obviously, unfortunately, there's some other stuff to go over as well that we're going to go over. So yeah, man, let me pattern up the timestamp as well. That's a good 11 minutes, isn't it? It ain't easy. E.g. Saka celebration is better than aliens. I mean, it's a Haaland thing, man. That was shit from both of them, but who cares? We need to be more ruthless in front of goal and kill off games. We somehow allow them to come back. It looks a bit shaky, but we move trust. We've got a 2-week break, so man can rest up. We need to start killing the games quicker. We can make subs early. I thought Laka denied Odegaard a chance to score. He got a bit greedy. Bro, he could have slipped in Pepe or someone. And that, Saka could have as well, man. Well, going for Lokonga, holding bench, bro. He's still young. He's still learning the tricks in the trade. But this is the decisive moment of the season, bro. In the same way, them young players that are playing right now have shown they get it. Lokonga will get there. But right now, you have to cool off. You and Tavares, cool off. Your time will come. You look at Cedric, bro. You didn't control a Prem start for 5 months. Now you're in the team. Leno probably going to get an extended run. Again, Tavares had his chance at the beginning when Keane was out. Your chance will come. You just got to take them, really and truly. And it's a squad thing. Everyone should be unhappy to play. But if you're not playing, there's a reason you shouldn't play. Go and show the manager why you should when the opportunity comes there. Like Lacazette. Lacazette couldn't buy a game. Then there was a sec. He was coming off the bench. I think the Palace game kind of settled it for Arteta. Palace at home that I've got to start him. Lacazette is a big factor. We're not 3-0 up at halftime. Bit harsh. The whole team, we had chances. Oh, if I'm real with you, until Saka scored, let's be honest, until Saka scored, the best opportunity we probably had was Smith Rowe within the early moments. But I would say where Saka's put the ball in, where it got a bit fortunate. Konza's tried, I don't know what Konza's tried to do. He tried to chest it and a madness happened, but killed the game, man. It was great to see, man. Laka's pace harms him. I don't think he's confident in front of goal. And I think we overstate his creativity, if I'm completely honest. But again, the numbers don't lie, I guess. Well, Sambi will get his time. Our fans get a bit giggity. Pepe needs game time. Lokonga, this, that, and the other. Bro, you can't have everybody playing, fighting for top 4 and getting 3 points. Football is harsh like life. It's a results-driven business. Man that are doing the job have to play. They said drop Saka for Watford. They said drop Saka for today. Well, yesterday. What happened if he didn't play? Come on now. It's not. We can't do the Sunday league thing. Smith Rowe had 2 good chances, and obviously in the Leicester game he could have, but he's just coming back, man. It will happen. I did want to ask more questions of that defense, man. DG, what do you think Smith Rowe needs to add to his game to play the 8? I think him and Odegaard have potential there, but Teta don't seem to. I don't think they're ready to do it. Just overall intelligence, man. Over experience. Just when to play, when not to. Probably got to see more in terms of long range passing as well. play a bit cuter, like just he does it, but probably needs to do the simple things a bit. And that's one thing I loved about Smith Rowe yesterday. You know, he always was a step ahead. The dribbling, the runs he was making, the neat 1-2s. I think it will happen in time. It's just a bit more experience required, a bit more and whatnot. I think I'd rather, if it was in the next, let's say, to the end of the season, if one, I'd more want to try Odegaard there right now. I think Smith Rowe will get his opportunity there. Thank you very much, man. Without you lot, we don't get to 45 plus. So yeah, journey to 50 on and beyond. You know, Twitch gang, we're at 4,000. We keep moving towards 10. There's so many games to play. Everyone will get their chance. Exactly. And I'll be real, I don't really care if everyone gets their chance, bro. Like, just win the games, bro. Win the games. Win the games first. Everybody's personal ish comes second. It's when we're not doing well and things are looking shaky and people are playing for no reason, then I'm like, okay, give this guy a chance. Give that guy a chance. You know, other than that, it's crazy. Opinions on Cedric, he's doing his job. Do I believe in Cedric long term? Nope. Do I believe Cedric is the second choice I want? Nope. Would I bring someone else in if I could last season? Yep. But next season, but he's getting opportunities, he's taking them, he's doing well. And as I said, if anything, I want my experienced players, whether they're, you know, rotation options or whatever, you're the ones that need to give me consistency, even if it's just 5s and 6s out of 10. If I don't talk about you, that means you've done well. Not everyone has to do spectacular things. But yeah, it is what it is there, man. It is what it is in that regards. Versus Saka, Conte versus Arteta. It's Jurgen Klopp. Sorry, people. You're gonna think that has no relevance. It doesn't. Klopp. It's because he kind of backs up a point I wanted to make. Conte, the pussy, you know, when you lot were cancelling games where you had certain French teams in the sky, what was said then? Anywho, what should we call that? Arteta press conference. What are your expectations for the 10 games? I don't know, man. You can't really pick a win. You need to go out and earn the right. Just hope we do a thing. These next 6 games decide it all for me, if I'm honest with you. I think it could be wrapped up in this next 3 games. It could be lost in these next 3 games, you know, and that's Southampton, Palace, and Brighton. Then obviously you've got Chelsea, United, and West Ham, where they're all going to be itching. You know, Chelsea are going to start looking at us like, oh, they're breathing down us, you know. And if Arsenal are breathing down them, I know we're 4 points clear of United with a game in hand, but that means that United's only 1 win away from putting, and we're 1 slip away from putting pressure onto further as well and other people. So Chelsea are going to want to smack us. United and West Ham, obviously, the game's the game. Everyone wants to take points off each other and things. So it is what it is. Pepe might be gone end of the season. It's a shame. I don't know. He might, but dead. You know, just do what you're doing. Win comes first. Everyone's personal bullshit second, 100%. Odegaard is spectacular, reincarnated Ozil. A few more years, and I think he'll be amazing. Let's big up Odegaard. He's got a lot to do to ever be mentioned in the same realm as Ozil. You know, the bars on the floor that quickly. If I'm honest with you, I need to remember what Ozil's doing. But he's a phenomenal player. He's in the right place and he's doing the right things to be worthy of such. But even the man himself said it, a long way to go. Long way to go before he can be mentioned in that one, in my opinion. But fair enough. Hopefully. I wouldn't even say upgrade on Eddie. He's not even relevant like that. Like, we just need a striker. Like, big up DG. Favorite match so far this season. Spurs at home, I would say. Spurs at home. So it's nice to beat the scum, innit? And I just looked like Partey was bossing it. Obviously, former captains were there. The young tugs them. First half against City. Until the rest, you know, first half against City. Actual game, Spurs. Did enjoy Norwich and Leeds because we're just scoring enough goals. But yeah, man, I'd say Spurs at home. DG just came through. Are you humble? Are you on a humble thing or shameless? Depends when, you know, depends what minute you came on, man. Don't know. And what am I shameless about? Arsenal won. Arsenal are fourth with a game in hand. 4 points clear. Saka scored. Smith Rowe played well. Partey boss. How many think we'll make it into the Champions League? I don't know, man. So yeah, maybe a bit of shamelessness. But yeah, let's start getting into other things. First thing I want to do 1 sec. Okay, that's because Gerrard seems to just be vexed about everything. All right. And what I need to see is sorry, let's Saka, where you, man? I need to see you speaking, bro. You said you where's the comments where Saka's talking about getting kicked and shit? And it comes with the territory, but again, it does scare you as an Arsenal fan, I would say, because the connotations about Arsenal cheating and being soft. So you all saw what happened to Diaby, what happened to Zaha again. Not to gas back Saka in that, but the Sakas, the Martinellis, the Sakas, the Smith Rowes, the Zahas, Jadon Sancho, Son. As much as I don't want to praise Spurs, Liverpool's Mane and Salah, it comes with the territory. But again, these are exciting players, are what we like in the Premier League. You've got to protect them. I do think they're not going to cap. Do I think Mings deserves the red card? I think he got the ball, followed through. Yes. Did I actually the free kick that leads to Young? It is a foul, but I don't really think it is. So I do think we exaggerate. But you need to protect these players. You're going to damage them. Gerrard's comments kind of pissed me off, really, because, bro, let's just get into it, man. Saka, the new Grealish. Listen, Saka's Bukayo Saka in it. Like, listen, he does his thing. We'll do ours. I mean, that was Steven Gerrard. We need the actual just comments, man. I don't want a video. He spoke about lacking belief. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Dominic Calvert-Lewin for the squad, meaty though, man. Meaty. Very, very, very meaty. But yeah, man, let's start actually with Saka's comments, man. Let's actually just start with Saka's comments, man. Cry me a river, man. Bukayo Saka sends message, allow it, man. Sends message to referees after he's targeted against Villa. And it comes with the territory. Saka knows that. We know that. You're going to get doubled up against, tripled up against, kicked and intimidated. That's part of the game. It's when it starts to go beyond things, really and truly. It comes with the territory. You're a mark man, really. Let's see what Saka said on top of him just playing well. I wasn't complaining to the ref, but I just wanted him to know that's my game, running at players with pace. And sometimes I need a bit more protection when players are purposely trying to kick me. Whose is this? Is this Gerrard's? Apparently, that's the Premier League. That's football. We've been in that situation a lot this season and we came out on top. We did that again today. We are tougher and resilient. We've been much better at doing that this season and seeing out victories, helping us get more points. It's a big win off the back of a Liverpool defeat midweek. We knew that today was even bigger. And to get that result today, the 3 points, it means much. It means so much for the rest of the season. So we're happy. And obviously, we're now focused. Saka went on to say, that's the aim to finish top 4, but we have to stay humble and treat every game as a cup final for sure. Trust me. In May, that's when we could talk about Champions League. Right now, let's just cool off, do what we're doing. Steven Gerrard, there's a lot of comments. Let's go here first, man. Gerrard, he's hit back at Saka. What have you said, mate? Ashley Young, that's an elite skin fake, though. You're looking like a counterfeit DG. Shout out to Turkey for patterning up your thing. You're one of them, man, that gets the white sweat on them after ball. Knew you was a dud. But anyways, Gerrard has said, allegedly, he's a good player, an outstanding talent. I love him, but he can't complain about that side of the game. That's football. I mean, Saka clearly is going to get on with it, is getting on with it, but it's crazy. I'm sitting here now with screws in my hip. I've had about 16 operations. I'm struggling to go gym at the moment. That's good for you, bro. But that's what man don't want, bro. Man's 20 years of age. He's going to be a footballer for 15 years, max. 35, you're done. Bro, man's going to be a dad, a husband, an uncle, a granddad. He's going to just be a normal human being, bro. Why? Who the fuck, bro? That's good for you, Gerrard, bro. Man don't want to have to do... It's part and parcel, but Donnies don't want 16 operations. Donnies don't want screws in there. On that. What's all that, Gerrard? What's all of that? That's all on the back of earning a living in English football. He'll learn and he'll learn quickly. Bro, you think Saka doesn't know that comes part and parcel with the game? He knows he's going to get kicked. He's just asking. We're not talking about, What are you talking about, Gerrard? He said we were too tough. They didn't commit any fouls today. Listen, it's part of the game. Yes, you did. The last time I checked, it was a no contact sport. I think tackles are allowed, physicality is allowed, aggression is allowed as long as it's fair. I hear that. So why was you crying like a fucking pussy when Ramsey kept getting his pocket picked in the middle of the park? We're not talking about that. We know that's England. We know you're a passion merchant, you pussy. We all remember when you came on against the United and got sent off. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Allow it, man. We know you're allowed contact. You couldn't even get, you lot couldn't more time. The only time you fouled is when you got near him. If you got next to him properly, he might not have scored. You couldn't get next to him. You couldn't get next to Smith Rowe. Bloody hell, you lot couldn't even get near Lacazette. Do you know how hard it's got to be to get close to Lacazette? There's probably bare dons in the crowds with beer bellies that will outpace Lacazette. It's crazy. Allow it, Gerrard, man. Allow it. Got a lot of admiration for you both as a player and a manager, but allow it, bro. You're vexed. You're all trying to fight Des Kelly. Bro, it's your fault, man. I think we're indecisive in things we tried to do. I think our performance lacked belief. It wasn't until after half-time we showed we can do better. We deserved to be behind in the first half. We were second best. We set up to be aggressive, but lacked belief in what we're doing. Well, passion, aggression, run harder, have some fucking better tactics. I thought certain individuals lack belief. It's hard to execute a game plan if not everyone believes in what you're doing. Well, a team is reflective of the manager. We were less decisive in the second half, and off the back of that, created 4 interesting moments. The performance was a lot more positive. Great. As an Arsenal fan, our fans waffle about great performances. Sometimes it's not always correlated with 3 points, just like Liverpool and just like City. You lot can do that, mate. Gerrard, thank you, mate. Thank you. Ashley Young, your guy talked about winning the league, and Ashley Young's the best person to win the league, had a great career. Show Gerrard your medals, please, because he seems a bit sour over that. And can we please get Demba Ba to call this pussy? Get out of here, man. And again, man's vexed and emotional, Steven Gerrard. Again, emotion. You need to be a bit calculated, bro. Sour grapes, man. Oh, everyone be quiet for a sec. Where is it? I swear I bought it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The world's smallest violin. Can you hear that, Gerrard? Okay. Hey, has anyone got a cup? Anyone got a cup? It's raining. Gerrard is. Fucking. Inject it. I mean, hey, where's the Ruben Neves ones? Allow it, man. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Apparently, in relation to Des Kelly, can you pick through the pieces of that? It's been a tough afternoon. I thought it was a tough first half, because we allowed it to be tough. I thought we're indecisive in a lot of things we tried to do. I thought our belief lacked belief. I thought our performance lacked belief. And it wasn't really until halftime that we showed that we could improve and be much better in the game. But at that point, you're obviously 1-0 down, blah, blah, blah. Des Kelly said, they pinned you back for long periods. Were you giving them too much respect? He said, I think so. Where is the actual key part, man? He said something very sassy. Scrolling all the way down. He said something sassy, man. Yeah, this is when he started getting very sassy, man, like one Badina, bro. You're getting, all right, you calm down, man. You saucy individual, Gerrard. I think it's around here. There was a bit where he's talked about better questions. I don't think you got a shot on target until right after right at the death there. Yes, that's exactly how I described the game to you, is it not? Not enough in the first half, and then improved second half. We pushed at the end, got some good crosses in, created some interesting moments, and I thought the performance was a lot more positive in the second half. But well done for spotting that. Since April, you've made a lot of progress, but you've lost to Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. So is there still a gap that you have to close? Well done, Des, for recognizing that. If you ask me that question, I would say the league does not lie. I would say that City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, West Ham at the moment are ahead of us for a reason. And there's a gap, and that's what we're striving to do. But if we want to take one of them places, we've got to be more positive, got to believe in it. Can't be indecisive, and we've got to go and grab it off them. We've got to believe what we're doing to keep learning and get support from up above and grab it. I do like the way you work those things out pretty quick. I think you're aggressive in the I tell you what, I am in this interview. I'm emotional. You are emotional, brother. Pull your fucking skirt up, mate. You win, lose, and draw, blood. You lost, bro. Your team fucked up, bro. Pattern up. You emotional, walad. I am emotional. I care. I don't like getting beat. No one does. I actually thought your questions would be a little bit more better. We all thought your fucking tactics would be a lot more better, mate. You brought on Traore. You can't really get at Des Kelly. In all honesty, no disrespect, Des. I am not making it personal, but you just said to me there's a gap to Manchester United and City, so you're going to get upset with her for saying the truth? He's fuming, bro. Fuming. Man are arguing with themselves. And you know what? You know that. You also said we had one shot on target towards the end of the game. That's how I described the game as well. Well, we both agree. Cheers, Des. All the best, fella. Oh, shit. I thought it was a lady, but yeah, man. You're a yatty. Safe, man. You're vexed. Allow it, man. He said they lack belief. Well, it comes down to the gaffer, man. Gerrard's thing backfired. Apparently, you know, this is what this article is saying. I don't know. I don't really care about that, Gerrard. You know, that's for Villas. You know, we heard you lot of villains. You went missing. Allow it, man. It's like they won the league. Shut up, young. Shut up. Shut up. We don't know about winning leagues. You do. So, you know, if you think they're on par with what you lot was doing at Old Trafford, fair play. We're in the right. We just need to get the trophies now. We want to make this a tough place to come, and I think it is a tough place. It is. Big up Villa. It is. You saw the way they celebrated. To be honest, it was like they won the league, but it shows they found it tough. I mean, you're right, you know, but let's get over ourselves. You know, we needed to bounce back from Liverpool. We're fighting for Europe. You know, we don't really care about Villa than that. It's a tough game against a formidable opponent. Get over yourselves, mate. We want to be in those European places, but you're not. We want to get the team back there, and everyone's got that ambition to get there. Well, rather than moan and cry about stuff, get with it. Pull your pants up. In the second half, we played much better football. Bro, we should have killed. This is why I want to smack teams up, because if Saka, Smith Rowe, Laka, if we bagged, there's none of this BS. We were all on the front foot, and we were looking like the only team that was going to get that going. It was disappointing. We weren't able to do that today. Only in the last 20. You had 2 shots that really harmed people. Watkins is the only one that can say try the thing. You know, Young, you can never even try. You try dive. You don't play for United anymore. Ferguson don't have them direct debits. You try to initiate contact and get a penalty. You're a dud. Allow it, man. You've had a great career. You've been a fantastic professional, but right now you're a little bitch. It's one of those things. On another day, if we started the game like we started the second half, it would have been a totally different story. It's nice to see a sentence like that, and my football club not being that. As an Arsenal fan, I know exactly what that means. There's bear of that. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, you didn't. Or if one of those half chances goes in, it puts Arsenal even more on the back foot. The fans get behind us. Well, they didn't. If you lot started the game a bit more, maybe the fans then would have made more noise. I can't deal with that. I don't care about that. You know, we've spoken about Ashley Young. On behalf of everyone connected with Arsenal, suck him, man. Really simple as that. Anyone that's got a problem with Arsenal, suck yourself. Like you. Conte, though, he said, I don't forget this. Conte hits back at Mikel Arteta's moan about Arsenal's unfair fixture pile-up. Did he moan and say we're getting on with it, or did he moan just for the sake of it? The man moaned and said we'll get on with it. He spoke about the fact that we had a 12:30 kickoff. Conte, you can definitely not chat shit to us. What was Spurs? How many games did Spurs get postponed with the luxury of Burnley, because that was natural causes? A flipping team was in the sky before you did that. Shut up, man. And this just makes the North London derby even more juicier. But let's see what Conte's had to say. You're just jealous of Mikel Arteta's hair because his thing is real. Allow it. Get the hell out of here, man. Anyways, he was asked anyway. He said, I only want to remember / remind Arteta about the game that we postponed, Tottenham versus Arsenal. You wanted to play fucking Amari Hutchinson and Charlie Patino. Well, you know what? Stick the Arsenal bottled the game up there with the trophies of Kane and Son and all of these sort of things that they've been doing individually. Great stuff. You know. Yes, we speak about fair or unfair. Okay, now stop injury. Okay, you want to talk about fair? Bloody start of the season. What happened then? For us. Allow it. In general, I think my answer is enough. Okay, it's enough. If someone wants to speak about fair or unfair, we postponed the game Tottenham versus Arsenal, if you remember. I don't forget this, and I think it is not right to speak about fair or unfair. When asked if he was concerned by when the clash will be arranged for during Friday's press conference, Arteta said yes, because I know we're not going to be deciding, and it's going to be very important. Well, we're getting on with it. But what I would say is from, Klopp knows the thing. The football calendar is not helpful for successful teams like Liverpool. So, yeah, he sees it. Shit guys complain. Other guys complain and get on with it. Yeah, man. I'm not going to read this all, but Klopp's been very vocal about that. The only way I can do is really be focused on the next game. I just don't have enough space to think about different stuff. Someone told me we'd play 18 games or whatever from now. I have no idea where you want to fit them all in. And it's true. And we all know the fixture calendar list is a problem. We all know it's just about TV rights. We know footballers are guinea pigs for club and country. But allow it, man. Allow it, man. Allow it. We didn't have a fit team, mate. We didn't have a fit team. And even if we did chicken out, how many teams' games got postponed against us? You mean Arsenal did not play it, Arsenal didn't have enough players available, so we asked to get a game postponed. Again, you want to play our kids so you can grab 3 points. I get it. We'd want to do the same. And it just makes that game juicier because we haven't won a North London derby in a hot second, but we'll catch you guys on the rebound, man. Flipping hell. Pussy that or what? Get out of here. We played City, Chelsea, and Brentford without hardly anyone fucking ballyking up front. Allow it, Marie. Allow it. Hell out of here, man. Hell out of here. Mikel Arteta has confirmed Ramsdale will be out of action for a couple of weeks. Aaron Ramsdale's got an injury. He had an injury in his oblique muscle and will be out for a few weeks. Lord God, I'm scared, man. So that puts him out of maybe these, like I said, the next 5-6 games. Crazy. And he's on Martinelli. Martinelli's been sick the last few days, so he's out the squad, unfortunately. And he said Aaron won't be able to play for England. So Brazy, just when he deserves it, really. So yeah, it is what it is there. Man of the match settings. Right, Ben White and Gabriel not there. Bit harsh, but oh well. Big up everybody tuned in. Don't forget, people. Do not forget. I'm going to be live on Twitch, people. We're going to be doing up Twitch gang. When's the first game? 4 p.m. because that's Tottenham versus West Ham, and then obviously 7:30 for El Clasico. Bro, you're capping it, man. You're capping it, bro. Like the game's the game. Do I think we should have got the play? Do I think Arsenal obviously tried to get the game postponed because it's not? Did it against Rennes, nobody said anything. When we had to not only play shit players, but play players that aren't levels, nobody said anything in the first 3 games. You had to get on with it. So get the hell out of here. But yeah, of course, it's one rule for others. Conte, suck yourselves. You know, again, you lot are ops. Focus on what you lot are focusing on, man. We don't allow it, bro. But in relation to Arteta, how long is this? Let's get on to what Arteta has said post-game. I ain't wasting my time with Conte. You're capping because I know you're not even going to be at Spurs for time. You dickhead, you bipolar twat. Respectfully, half the time he's there saying, I love Spurs, then I don't. Get out of here, man. Your decision-making ain't really brilliant. It's a big win after the defeat against Liverpool, but the performance that we had, we wanted to come here and play well first, which we did, and get the 3 points because we want to keep momentum going. And I think the team showed today a lot of personality to come and play the way we played, the way we dominated the game, and to come away with a win in the end. On how fit our players looked, I told you that we would be ready. I can complain or whatever. I think it's fair or not, but I will tell you that we'll be ready. Exactly. Conte, just get ready. Just allow it. Get ready. On how it feels to win away, to win in front of our away fans, that's what it gives probably sense to everything that we do. You realize it in those moments that those people have big emotions towards the club. And if we can make them happy, then everyone just makes sense. And the connection that they show with the players and with me as well, we have to be very grateful because they have come on this journey. And I think they believe in what we do. And it was lovely to see Mikel Arteta's name being bellowed out as well, man. You saying, see, oblique, that's a rough one. Hope it's a low-level strain. Apparently, he sustained that in the first half against Liverpool. So he played on. Did playing on make it worse? I don't know. We're going to have to see. On how it feels for him personally. Personally, great, because we've been through a lot. And as you said, we played almost 2 years without crowds to build something that, in my opinion, was the most important thing, was the unity around the club and the sense of direction and belonging. They were going to be really important, and they gave us belief and energy. On others managers discussing our fixture schedule, I give my opinion. I never comment on other managers' comments. I give my opinion. Exactly. We don't do this yatty thing. We don't talk on other man. We do our job. We don't do indirects. We don't do sneak this in. We focus on our job. We don't do the certain man whine, get certain man whine about players not being brought in. Certain man get players brought in and then whine. Certain man whine about the fixture calendar list. Hey, it's all about the good side of Seven Sisters Road, man. I don't know what them lily whites, them guys with cocks on their emblems are on. You know, I don't know what them, man. We do what we're doing. But, you know, Klopp was saying the same thing Arteta is. Klopp's won trophies at his club. Arteta's bagged 2 trophies at Arsenal. I'm sure if you ask Pep, he will say something similar as well. Conte, you've won a lot of trophies. What's the common denominator, though? Maybe that's why you're moaning, man. You're getting infected with their bullshit, bro. Allow it out. Allow it, man. Anywho's. We don't do the chatting, man. We'll buck you lot soon. Don't worry. North London derby, if you lot win, you win. But we'll catch you lot soon. And I want to badly win there because we ain't won there in a hot second, man. Is what it is. On the mentality of the team, that we have 10 games to go. What we did yesterday or today now is irrelevant. It's what we're going to do tomorrow. Prepare how we're going to improve the team. Play better to win more games and especially more comfortably. Trust me, because when you are so dominant like we were today, we have to score the second and the third, and we're not there yet. On Saka picking up a knock, he was really fatigued as well against Liverpool. He had an issue with his hip. He's played a lot of minutes, and you could tell, and we don't want to risk it. He needs to go away with England now, and we decided that's the best thing to do to take him off. He should be fine for England. On Saka and Partey's performances, I think in general the team was really, really good. We had Thomas when we talk about consistency and the level. I think in 3 games in 6 days that he hasn't had for a while since he's been here, I think he's played at his best level for 3 consecutive games. And that's for the team a big, big boost. Shout to Nicholas Over with the set pieces. I think if anyone can help with anything on my staff, just do it. If it's throwing a bottle of water or cleaning someone's shoes or giving instructions, they're free to do it if they can help the team. And that's what you need, man. No one man's an island, man. On set pieces in big games, well, they are a big part of the game, especially since in the Premier League, you can see that the top teams score a lot from set pieces, but then they score another 1 or 2 and no one talks about it. But they made a difference here. You see in the Champions League, and you see a lot of times what is happening. You have to dominate every part of football. The scoring, it's quicker, it's more complicated. Everyone is really good and they have good knowledge, and you have to find advantages where you can. I'm not conceding from a corner this season. Every game plan is different depending on what we think the opponent will do and what we expect, and then what fits what we want to do in terms of quality of personnel and that we have on the day. We'll keep preparing. Saka needs more protection, as does, you look at Liverpool, Salah and Mane. They're 2 of the most foul players, but fuck it. He has probably said what he felt on the pitch, and I think the refs are there and they try to do their best. We have to listen to the players. They're the reason we're all here. On Aaron Ramsdale, he wasn't comfortable in the last minutes against Liverpool, and we scanned him and he had a proper injury in his muscle. He wanted to be here straight away. The moment he realized he would not play, Leno was going to play. He wanted to be here to support Leno, which tells you a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. Togetherness, the collective. Leave your ego at the door. Everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to be the top dog, but it's about the collective. Whether you're here for 5 years or 5 months, we fight for this thing. Simple as that. On Mikel winning over his detractors, they can join. The more people we have on board, the better. It's normal at this club, and it's the tradition and history is to win all the time. That is the only thing that is acceptable. And when you are sitting here or playing, you have to accept that. The revolution will be televised. Mikel Arteta, where we've won. We're not all the way there yet, but finally, I can support this guy freely. I'm tired of playing the political games. Like, yeah, he could do a lot better, and secretly, I'm like, listen, Mikel's the guy, but yeah, you almost listen to. We had some tough times. We had some very tough times where even though you're my guy, I was looking like, do you know what you're doing? Do I even know what I'm doing? Believing in you, but we got there, man. We got out there. We're getting there. Palace have allegedly scored, but we ain't achieved nothing yet. On the improved fortunes of the club, when I am here, when I'm there, I just look at how we can be better, because very quickly things can change in football because the margins are so remote. So just look and be humble and look how we can improve, because we have a lot of things to do much better. Amen. On the possible Mings red card, I can't lie. I don't think it's a red card. I've seen it on video. My impression in the game with the reaction that the players had, they had to review it on VAR. They said they had to review it. If on Saka coming off, he said yes, but they said it was not a red card and we cannot change it. Martinelli's still going to join up with the Brazil squad. He said hopefully yes. He was gutted to not be able to play today because he traveled to try and be with the team. He really deserves the call up, so hopefully he can travel tomorrow. Amen. And it's lovely to see. Obviously Ramsdale will play no part, but Ramsdale, Ben White, Saka, Smith Rowe, even Lokonga is not even played. He's in the Belgian team. Actually nice to see Cedric in Portugal because it shows man can reward things. It's a good day. I know Balogun and Middlesbrough were unlucky yesterday, but Uncle Pat is doing his thing and smacking up that Chelsea twat. Brazy. You mean football fans changed their mind? Wow. Once upon a time, United fans wanted Sir Alex Ferguson gone. If you're old enough to remember. How did that work? Barcelona fans in the initial days, Pep was actually losing. Some of them wanted him gone. How did that work? You can change your opinion. There were a lot of conclusions, positively and negatively, drawn on Arteta, but you were allowed to be proven wrong. But whatever helps you sleep, Kevin, man. Anywho, 187, that's a lovely number, but can we press towards 200 likes, people? Love to everybody tuned in and offering their opinions and whatnot. Let me see what you lot are saying, Carvin, Aaron, man. When everyone hugged Leno, I almost shed a tear of joy, bro. I can't remember the last time I seen a team so together. Feels like a Disney movie or something. When Lacazette finally scored. Shout my guy up, trying to get him back on the platform. One of the only ones that doesn't take the piss. We are together with Arsenal. Appreciate that. DJ, in my opinion, Arsenal have improved massively with Partey's uptake of form. His ability to progress the ball under pressure and beat the press is incredible. Thoughts? I think it's more of a collective, like everybody's shining because we're learning and that, and individuals are starting to stand out because we're all, buying into what we're doing collectively. But yeah, man, fact. When we are no longer everyone's second favorite team, DG, you know what it means. Come on, you Reds. What's your thoughts on Tuchemani? I'm seeing a lot of hype baller. Sometimes the game passes him by. Like I finished the Monaco versus Marseille game last night, but he's a baller. He's a baller, and whether he's wanted by Man United, Chelsea, etc., he's still a lot in Real Madrid. There's a lot he needs to work on, man. But he's got a great future, in my opinion. Bro, we're not having bullshit, man. Like, I'm a fair person. What I'm not having is bullshit. Why do people keep saying Arsenal celebrate like they won the league? I think that's a positive. Bro, no one's saying nothing about Leeds. Yes, coming back from 2 goals down behind Wolves. It's brazy. Man said Becky G from now. Bro, Gerrard's a yak, man. Gerrard's a yatty, man. Big up Gerrard, but allow it, man. It's not our fault, man. Bro, because City, Liverpool, Klopp, them man there know how it is, bro. Them man know how it is. Look how Liverpool celebrate whenever they beat us. They smack us up all the time. Liverpool are time wasting at 2-0 down against a team that ain't scored against them since Wade. That is nothing to do with Liverpool and nothing to do with us. This is football. If you're fucking there, you got to remember, yeah, these players are probably with each other. It's like in the workplace. They're with each other more than their families. So it's a togetherness thing. When you're working hard and you're seeing the benefits, of course it's lovely. In the same way, sometimes you could be doing the exact same things they're doing and it's working positively now, but they're failing and then you're seeing the criticisms. For me, it's nice to see people celebrate because that tells me there's pride in your flipping performance. Really? Bro, shout out to Gerrard. He's doing his thing as well, man. Well, CONTE is just sour. But do you know what it is with Gerrard? I'm not Gerrard, you're my guy. Do you know what? Gerrard is one of them. Gerrard, you need a Snickers bar. You're just vexed. He will realize he's moving, man. He's a bit like me. When I'm vexed, I just want war with everyone in it. And you have to, after a minute, you sit down, you're like, bro, I didn't need to speak to people like that. I didn't need to do this. I know that's what Gerrard's on. I know when you sit down, you had a little Snickers bar, you had a cup of tea, you will calm down, Gerrard. Like, I know you will calm down. I know you're not like that, man. CONTE, you're just moaning, but I don't know. This is what I'm saying. With the way Ramsey and Wilshere's career has been destroyed because of reckless tackle. Not even just them, bro. You're gonna kill the game. Man, are just getting chopped to left, right, and center. Like, goes for half the attacking players. Do I think a lot of attacking players look at it fair? Look to go down? Yeah. Do I think there's a campaign against defending? Yeah. Do I think every foul wasn't a foul? Of course I don't. But brazy, man. Do you have Martinelli or Smith Rowe against Palace? Oof. It's a long time away, man. But Smith Rowe, in it's his neck of the woods. Happy for Leno as well. Yeah, man, that celebration from Ailing was shit, but the goal was it. Anyone winning a match, bro. Again, they always say this is what you say. Man, sit there and say, "Oh, the Premier League, they know it's tough playing everybody. It's tough playing everyone. Every game isn't the same. Every game's a must win, and then it's a must win. Man, are celebrating and what? Come on now. I want my team to celebrate. There was a point in time, yeah, where we was losing away from home against, we're taking the lead against United, fucking up. Everton, fucking up. Getting battered at Nottingham Forest. That's why, for me, I'm even more happy away from home. And truthfully, I'm scared of our form away from home still, regardless. But it looks like Everton still on the bubbly. From, obviously. Oh, yeah. Did anyone say about Everton acting like they won the league? Pardon me. No one said nothing about Everton when the Wolby scored. No one said, I know it's Europe. Nobody said a damn thing about West Ham when they're acting like they've won Europa League. Why? Because it's flipping football. Well, who cares, man? Who cares? Who cares? This is why I don't like the media. I don't like what other men are saying. It's dead, man. Gerrard's not that. He's just hungry, bro. He's just hungry. He's just upset, man. Because Arsenal, people look at it as a 3-pointer, man. Fuck them all, man. Exactly. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Pardon my French. Fuck them all. Us against the world, man. We're Arsenal. We'll do what we want, but we'll play when we want. We'll celebrate when we want. We'll ask the ref when we want. Lacazette will act like he's shot when he wants. Get the hell out of here, man. Arsenal used to ruin their child. Trust Gerrard knows about it and his brethren Cara. Should Laka still be starting when Pepe said, I don't feel if anything, I'd probably still start Laka at Palace. I can't lie to you, but I understand, it's neck and neck. I'd probably still do it. I'd probably Smith Rowe, like the team that started in it. The team that started would probably be the team I'd probably go with. But there's every logic, especially with long term, what we're trying to build with Lacazette dropping out to the bench. But I'd probably that. I just wary of too many changes because it looks like when the Palace game does come, I do hope we're doing the hoodwink thing and Ramsdale is fit, but you've got no Ramsdale. Tomiyasu's already gone. I think you start losing a bit of fluidity, so I don't really want to make changes. Lacazette will score when he wants. I'm not sure about that one, but I don't know. Shout out Lacazette in it. I don't know about that one. That one there has to go VAR, man. Things couldn't be better for us. We could be even more clear. We can't go back in time, but we're 4 points clear now. It just makes me feel. Imagine you got something out of the United and Everton games away from home when we took the lead. Imagine you walked away with something from Palace at home where you took the lead. Imagine you turned up for the Brighton game. Imagine we was able to break down the Burnley team. We might have been in a better thing. So yeah, it could be, but we're doing all right, man. We're in with a fight. It is what it is. We need to get to the finishing line. We've got to remember we've got a target on our backs. We're not going to win every game to the end of the season. I think last 3 games we did the right thing. We would have loved to have beat Liverpool, of course, but them 3 games without emotion, you sit there and you say, all right, cool. Leicester Villa wins. Liverpool lost with a bit of, it weren't embarrassing, but he still lost. All right, we can maneuver from that. We still got, for me, still want to beat a top 6 side. I know we beat Spurs. Are they top 6? I don't know. Improved performances over United and Liverpool, but fundamentally still lost. Liverpool still ain't scored. But yeah, man, we're moving in the right direction, but we need to keep it up. It's about building on this squad, not just, because we've been here before. I'm not saying this is going to be the case, but we've been here before where we've had talented young players. Don't waste Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and Odegaard and the rest of them. Equip the squad properly. Get that number 8. Get that striker. Complement the squad. Keep building on it. Or naturally, man are gonna stagnate, or just when they start to show their best, it's a myth. Partey is what I defined as a player for the present. So now that I'm seeing performances from him and consistencies, that's what I want, because Xhaka, Partey, Cedric, Leno, even Laka, these guys are not going to be at Arsenal for a while. They're guys that are here for now, 3-4 years max, depending on certain man's contract. If that, not everybody. What we do with them sets up the Sakas and Martinellis, etc., assuming they stay, because there might be a time we're going to have to, if we're not doing certain things, we might not hold on to certain man. Smith Rowe. So yeah, man, let's just keep doing what we're doing, man. Bro, I already bigged up our fans, home and away. They're doing what they're doing. Shout out to Arsenal's fans. Even those, win those Brentford, Brighton, Burnley, Palace, Everton games, we'd be on 66 points talking about how we lost the title because of the Liverpool result. And that's it. That's where I keep saying, even when we win, there's things we can learn, I would say for me, even though we've been winning, and again, we've got to start cherry picking, giving too much confidence. Because at the end of the day, for as good as that first half was, and Gerrard says they were toothless, they didn't have this, they didn't have that, bro. They only lost one. They were only losing 1-0, and that came in the last 15 minutes. We saw what it's the different game, and you have to raise your levels. But we saw what halftime did for Liverpool on top of the obvious. So kill games. The Watford game, there was coulda, woulda, shoulda moments. Brentford coulda, woulda, shoulda. Many a games. Southampton coulda, woulda, shoulda. Even when you go back to when we was getting our first wins of the season, Norwich, Newcastle. Defo missing out one more game. There was coulda, woulda, shoulda moments, and you can only deal with the facts. But again, closing out games, scoring out goals, we're doing well. I did like the game management yesterday, but yeah, man. Media saying our priority are an 8 and 2 strikers. Feel we can extend Laka, buy a backup 8, Laka, Xhaka for harmony of the squad. I mean, we've got. I hear you, but you know, we've got to remember this is football, innit? People, managers leave, people leave. It is what it is. You know, I'm not. Listen, I just want to keep people because you're good footballers. It's not for me. I get it. There's harmony in the squad, but arguably where we've got more collective harmony, the exaggeration of they know the club, they're good for the young players, and that should go away. I don't want to keep man for the sake of it. Are you going? First thing is, are you a good footballer? Can we use you next season? And if we can, then I hear it. But it's football first. Disneyland Channel next. You know. We're a football club. It's not a Sunday league thing with them and them. We're meant to be a world-class football club. So first things first, is there a need? I don't want good guys. I want good footballers. We're not here to make friends. We're here to win games. You know, and as much as there's harmony and things like that, we're not here for anything less. Anything less. So, yeah, shout out to everyone. But, yeah, man. Smith Rowe probably start at Palace. In the summer, time for quality in the summer. In the summer, for quality in the summertime, for quality in the summer and depth up the areas. We need to balance, kill the Palace game. Rather Xhaka stay than Laka. Really, he's the better player. Actually, free thing, but probably. I mean, we need experience, but it's correlated experience, though. You could be 25 and be experienced. You could be 30 and have no experience. It's about the right ones. I hear you. You need the balance, and I do want some more guys that are here for now, but I'm not. I think that's a bit exaggerated in Laka's case, really and truly. Like, if I'm completely honest, if we can't get Lewandowski, we get Lewandowski. Agreed, DG. I mean, bring him for a couple of years. Why not, man? But dream chasing. Saka, Smith Rowe, Gabby down the middle for Palace away against Mark Gurhey and Anderson. I don't know. It might bang. You know, Pepe probably have something to say. He seems to relish playing against Palace. It's going to be a tricky game against a tricky team, man. And I don't think Vieira's going to do us any favors, man. Right, boy. Twitch starting to move weird on me. Shout out to that, man. Twitch moving weird on me. Block that, man. Deluded, man said Deluded, Gooner, burner. What a weirdo, man. Shout out to you, though. Two centre mids at 8-6, 2 strikers. We're playing our only experienced striker as a false 9. Gabby looks hungry. It's been snapped. Big up K for that one. Against Palace, Brighton, Southampton, and can get at least a point or 3 points against United, Chelsea, West Ham. PSG are getting mocked. Crazy. Bro, weird, man. And Twitch is the thing, but you know we're building on Twitch. The weirdos are starting to come out, man. Brazy. Absolute brazy, but we've been here for 1 hour and 45 minutes, people. I'm back online at 4 p.m. That's going to be Tottenham versus West Ham. We then obviously final stream of today. These are only on Twitch. El Clasico. It's probably going to be tired, but it is where it is. I'm going to leave you lot. I'm going to go get my lunch. You know, I still got my Akin Saltfish to finish. So, yeah, man, I'll catch you lot in a piece. You lot stay blessed, stay safe. First things first, appreciative for everyone that's allowed, man, to get to 45,000 subs on YouTube, and we're at 4 and some change on Twitch. So the journey to 50 on YouTube and 10k on Twitch is amazing. As usual, appreciative for all of you lot that support all aspects of my content across both platforms. Without you lot, it would be pointless, and I really am thankful. Hope everyone, as I said, is in good health and continued better health. Hope you had a good week in your personal lives and a good weekend. Hope whatever's left of your weekend is generous to you lot, and I hope next week is filled with an abundance in terms of our goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions, aspirations, and the rest of it. You lot stay blessed, take care, subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button and drive up the engagement. Make sure you're supporting the thing on Twitch. Most importantly, stay safe.
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always just that active when like defenders, I think, like